Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Sunderland AFC career mode. Today we've got 3 games. Our first game is against Plymouth Argyle, who are in 16th place. We should be winning this game, as we are in the top half of the table now. We are pushing for promotion, so hopefully we can get the automatic promotions, and they are in 16th place, so this should be a relatively easy game, which we should beat them very comfortably. As you can see, they start passing the ball around quite nicely, but we'll let them have a bit of the ball to begin with while we continue to keep our shape. As you can see, they go offside, but we're now in the midfield trying to create some attack. Renyer's throw on goal, he gets I think that was a little bit of a foul, maybe a free kick or something. Looked like on him because he couldn't get the shot off quite strong enough. It looked like he just tapped it, but from what it looked like to me, I don't know, looked like the player for Plymouth Argyle did get a little niggle in, and that's why he couldn't get a good connection on the ball. As you can see, that was a good bit of defending there, and I have went for a slightly weaker team, as some of the players were just really tired. So basically the whole front line, apart from Dembele, who was relatively okay, has been all taken out. So like O'Brien and Gooch, who have both been playing extremely well, but I just thought we'll give Grigg and Renyer a bit more game time, as Grigg hasn't had much game time. It really was just a split between him and Danny Graham, but Danny Graham has got something like 32 pace, and I just don't want to be dealing with 32 pace. Maybe if I brought him on at like the 80th minute, 75th minute, he could do half a job, because you don't expect defenders to be too fast. But as you can see, we have a shot there and it goes off the bar, and sadly we couldn't get the rebound, but it was a good shot, very promising from the lads straight away, which is what you want to see. And they're on the attack. There is an interception there, who I believe that was Jordan Willis, if I'm not mistaken, which is great to see. And Scowen feeds the ball through to Grigg. I know what you're thinking, this should be 1-0. Grigg, honestly, I don't know what that was, lads, but Grigg just wasn't at the office today. Honestly, I've never seen such a poor performance by someone before. It's like no matter what he would do, just nothing. As you can see, quite an easy save for Matthews to make there. And Powell gets the ball in midfield, he gives it to Embleton, who I brought on for Griggs. I had enough of him, who I think played quite well, to be fair. He takes a shot just over the bar, but it's promising signs. Straight away he's been on for about 6 minutes and he's already had a shot. It's not too bad. As you can see, win the header there, but just goes straight back to their players. Scowen's trying to close them down, but just misses the ball, and it gets passed out to their player. Luckily, it gets cleared out to Dobson. Then Renyer to Embleton. Embleton manages to push it past them. He's running through on goal, but he sees Dembele. He just passes it to Dembele for easy 1-0. Very unselfish from Embleton there. Great vision to see that there was an opportunity available, and didn't just go for the glory and score himself. And there's a cross there, header, but it does go wide. And this does bring us to like the 70th minute. So we do need to try to be pushing for a second on, holding on, and that's a great save from Matthews. So they do have a corner, but not all very good from the corner from us. We try win the header, and their play just does that. Like, I don't know how we could defend against that, but Embleton's pushing through. He's 1-on-1. And he puts it over the bar. Embleton will have to be working on his finishing and training. And there, Plymouth Argyle were trying to pass the ball on quite nicely, and they did do so quite well. And that was a great bit of skill by Embleton, who passes it to O'Brien, and O'Brien scores, but sadly he's offside. Embleton, I don't think it's played bad this game, just needs to work on his finishing. As you can see, it's a ball through for them there, just an easy save for Remy Matthews. Looks like it's going to be a draw, but they're going to have one last attack. Plymouth Argyle, they pass it to their player, he takes a shot and it goes right into the bottom corner. The lads are on their knees, they can't believe it. They have one more attack, but it's off target. We do lose this game 2-1 to Plymouth Argyle, which is not a good result at all. So we do have a game against Rochdale, and I sim it as well. We sim one game and Rochdale were right near the bottom, and Dan Graham gets a winner, believe it or not. Maybe I should have played him over Grigg that game. Aidan O'Brien with 8 goals this season though. He's back in the starting team after his little rest. Yes, he did play a couple of minutes trying to get a result back, but you know, we should move on from that game. We're lost, you know, we're going to move on and improve, and hopefully we're going to get the win here against AFC Wimbledon. It's not necessarily going to be an easy game, but I don't think it's going to be too hard. They are doing well to hold the ball up straight away, but straight away we're trying to get that ball back, and we do, but they get it back from Dobson, and they're just passing it quite well. They're holding it, they take a shot, and it's a relatively easy save for Matthews to make. They're just trying to work it into the box, but Willis is there to get involved, and he does get the ball out, and it's now with Dobson, and he goes for a through ball all the way to O'Brien, and O'Brien loves these situations. He scores every time, but not this time. I was quite shocked when that didn't go in, to be honest. I thought it was nestling in the bottom corner, but obviously not. And we do miss the corner. I believe that was Bailey White who just had his header just off target. But you know, it's promising. We're showing signs that it looks like we will score, and that's a great save from Remy Matthews. He just had to chuck his body in the air and hope it hit a body part, and luckily it looked like it hit his arm. So happy days. Kkeithcomicsyt gets the ball out, but not too far as they get it back straight away. The ball gets cleared. It's now with Power, now with O'Brien. Brian gives it to Benji Kkeithcomicsyt, and Benji's got the pace. He's quite fast. He just leaves his man, he puts on the burners, he takes a shot, and it hits off the post and goes in. Now that's a great finish from Benji, because he doesn't get too much game time, but I'm trying to give him more and more, but he's just not that high rating. But I'm hoping with dynamic play potential, he'll be able to get high rating, and that was a half chance for them, but Remy Matthews had it covered. So like I say with Benji, I've got Gooch, Venya, Dembele and Kkeithcomicsyt, so I've got 4 wingers. So I'm trying to give them all good game time, and if I can get Kkeithcomicsyt a higher rating than that, it means I don't have to ever dip into the transfer window for a winger, because I believe he's only young, so hopefully he can do bits for the championship as well. Sadly Ledbetter couldn't get that shot off there, but 9 does lose the ball here to Palmer. Palmer's running down the line, he goes to whip a ball in, he does, and it meets their player, and the player just gets probably a toe on it, but it doesn't matter what he gets on it, because it ends up in the back of the net. This isn't great, because we're 1-1 and we need to be winning these games. Not acceptable to be losing these. Venya tries to win the ball, and he does win the ball, and he's running down the line. They're trying to catch him, but he's too fast, and he passes it to O'Brien. O'Brien just absolutely smashes that into the net, and we are back winning 2-1, which is great to see, as we need to be winning games. Like I say, we need to be winning all the games we can, as you never know with this league. And straight away they're trying to attack back, doing some great passing, but a great block there by Bailey White, and they have a shot. Great save by Remy Matthews, and another save, but it's offside. I don't know how it was offside, quite frankly, but we'll take it. It was 2 great saves by Matthews. As you can see, I've brought on Scowen for Ledbetter, as Ledbetter was getting a bit tired. and Dembele is running through. He takes a little extra touch to help position himself and does just smash it into the corner. That's a great finish from the lad. All the lads are there to celebrate. As you can see, everyone's buzzing. Definitely Dembele, which is great to see, as Dembele's been playing amazingly this season, quite frankly. He's got quite a few goals, quite a few assists, you know. He's popped up with important goals. And it's great to see that was good money spent on the youngster, as he'll have time to grow. Like say with dynamic play potential, he'll be able to go into an absolute beast. And as you can see, O'Brien is running through. He's thinking, can he get the hat-trick? And he does. Oh no, it's just actually the second of the game, isn't it? I'm thinking he scored 3, but he's only scored the 2. Maybe he can get the hat-trick this game though. Who knows? And he says, look at me, I'm O'Brien. Absolute great tackle there, but sadly just doesn't get the ball. Another tackle, doesn't get the ball, but just a standard save from Matthews, to be honest. Same player dances it around the midfield, but you know, like I say, it's just easy save for Matthews. Matthews hasn't played bad in the save so far, but I do want to get a younger goalkeeper, maybe from the youth academy, which I have set up, or from like a transfer, like a different club, as I would like a younger keeper to take into the championship and possibly have that keeper for the rest of the save. As you can see, we do win 4-1 there. For some reason our manager was in the Sunderland kit. Don't know why. Maybe he was making sure the result went our way, or he would have hopped on. There's an offer for Jake Hackett, one of our youngsters. As you can see, I've accepted every bid so far, but they just haven't went through. And I do accept this one, as hopefully it will go through. As at 20 years old, 52 rating, he's probably not going to have much game time, if any, to be honest, not even in the cup games. And I just think about accepting it, and then I do. And I just clear all them, and that's the end of the episode. We do have a game against Watford next episode, so thanks for watching, and goodbye. Peace.